Are there too many wholesalers in your city? But that's a question that I will answer for you. Stand by. Let's get it. Hello, guys. This is Ty, aka the Flip Man. Are there too many wholesalers in your city? This is an oldie but goldie video. When I was getting my thumbnails updated, I've been seeing a lot of videos that are way back in '08 when I started doing videos, and the video and audio quality were horrible. Hopefully it's better now. But and then things change too. So this would be an updated version of this particular video, which is a very common question. A lot of times people think they're too late to get into the business, and it's rare that you're too late to get into any business. Think about Netflix went from zero to putting Blockbuster out of business, right? So it's never too late. Now, a factor, well, before I get into that, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notifications by tapping the little bell so you are alerted whenever I upload new videos and when I go live on Thursday night with my live Flippinars. Ask Flipman Flippinars is the new name. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I changed the handles on both to Ask Flipman. I should have been did that. That's just a no-brainer or whatever. So now I'm universal across the board. Twitter, here on YouTube, Instagram, just Ask Flipman. You can find me. So boom. So let me get on into answering this question. So back to Netflix. They went from zero to putting Blockbuster, who had a foothold on the biz, and a lot of you all may be too young to remember this, to out of business. And if you ever want to just go through that story of how that happened, the guy that started, well, one of the guys that started Netflix, I think his name is Reed Hastings, and you can go to, I know it's on iTunes. It's Business Wars, I think is the name of the podcast, but look up that Netflix and Blockbuster story or whatever, very interesting. But the reason I'm even bringing that up is that no, there are not too many wholesalers in your market if you're in a decent sized market. Now, if you're in a small town, you're going to struggle to do wholesale deals, period, whether you're the only wholesaler in that particular city. And when I say small towns like where I was born, which was Waynesboro, Mississippi, Google it, and you'll probably get an idea of what I'm talking about. And even populations more than that is still going to be struggling, just because there's just not a lot of activity as far as people moving, as far as buying, selling, or renting. So it's just the numbers. But if you're in a decent sized market, and when I say that, maybe 75,000 strong as far as the population or more, you're going to be able to do deals. Now, the bigger the city, the more endless opportunities you're going to have. I know the number of leads that I generate here, and then the young lady that works with me, she has her own thing going, and she's generating a lot of leads, and our leads are not even bumping into each other, so and that didn't even include what everybody else is doing. Not saying that some of the same calls are coming through with other hosts that I wouldn't know. I just know I generate a lot of leads, or whatever, which that's what it takes. And in a nutshell, just look at it this way also. We can all start a hot dog stand, but all of us are not going to succeed for a number of reasons. Some people just not going to put the effort in, which is normally the situation. Some people are not going to put the time in required, which can go back to effort. Some people are not going to have the resources to get a fast start as others. Some people just not going to grasp the business itself. That's just with anything. So everybody that's trying to wholesale is not going to be successful at wholesaling, just like everyone that's trying to start hot dog stand are not going to be successful either. So you can only worry about you, right? Again, if you're in a digitized market, the things you need to worry about is, number one, I've educated myself, so I actually know what I'm doing. That's going to give you an edge over a lot of people just right there, just because you've educated yourself to you actually know what you're doing. All right. The next thing is that you need to understand that this business boils down to lead generation. Lead generation, creating daily leads through your marketing efforts. If you're out there looking for deals, and when I mean like just online or whatever, even driving for dollars, that's a good way to try to find deals, but it can't be your only way. Now, some people that's not an option, which that's hard for me to believe because we're only talking a few $100s to either do bandit signs and or to buy a cold calling list. But assuming you're just driving for dollars, it's still better than not doing anything. But it just understand it may take you 6 months to a year to find your first deal or whatever. It may just take that long, even if you're doing it frequently. It just is what it is. Or at the end of the first week you're out, you may find a deal. It is what it is there also. But just understand the business boils down to generating leads every day. If you get that and stick with that, even if you're vague on the process of putting a deal together, you will stumble into a deal. Now, you still have to understand what's a great deal or not, which I have videos to explain. There's really no excuse for you not to know. I have a ton of videos on that. The one that you should specifically check out is Free Deal Calculator, and just put Flipman behind it in the search tool. So if you do those two things, make sure that you know what you're doing as far as knowledge, and understand the business boils down to how effective you are at generating daily leads. You're going to have an edge on the competition, just period. So to answer the question, no, there are not too many wholesalers in your city. So hopefully this made sense. Make sure, again, you turn on the notifications, subscribe to my channel here, tap the little bell, so you are alerted whenever I upload new videos to YouTube, and when we go live on Thursday nights with our Ask Flipman Flipinars. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Ask Flipman. Hopefully this video helps, and we will see you on the flip side.